FTB Film Study is sponsored by Happy Valley United. To learn more about how you can support Penn State student athletes' NIL opportunities, visit happyvalleyunited.com today.
What's up, guys? Welcome back for the blog. Today we're talking about Drew Allar. Play West Virginia, first game of the season. They put the whooping on him. But let's talk about the growth from the first to the second year. Talk about arm angle, talk about footwork, pocket presence, and timing. These are the things I love, but you know the drill. Like, subscribe, make comments. We'll answer questions. Let's do this. All right, let's talk about his night. 21 of 29, 325, 3 touchdowns. I want to kind of break it down, and I want to talk about a few things that he did well and some things he needs to work on. Now, if you go back and watch the videos that I've shown previously, you're going to see a couple things. Number one, Drew has always struggled with throwing off balance and missing balls to the left when he should have had easy completions. This is a very, very basic concept. And what he's trying to do is he's just going to find the softest coverage, shortest throw. Okay, soft coverage is at the top. And I want you to look at two things. Look at how his feet got squared up. So last year when he threw this ball once, he was actually falling away from the ball and the ball sailed on him. But again, this is an easy throw that a lot of people take for granted, but it's really a ball that shows you about consistency in the footwork. There's something you got to understand as a quarterback. The more consistent you are at your feet, the more consistent your arm is going to be. And the other thing I really like what he's done is he's actually really gotten better at his ability to launch the ball at the higher points, allowing his elbow to not drop. This is like a ground ball from shortstop to first base. He's got to throw this ball to the upfield shoulder so that this receiver doesn't have to go backwards to go forwards. What he can do is he can just catch that ball on the upfield shoulder and get running. That's something very simple that a lot of people are going to overlook that I was super impressed with him. Okay, so now we're going to go under center. We're going to talk about some play action stuff. I thought his play action game has gotten a ton better. So we're going to get a little in motion from the slot receiver out of a tight end wing look. Okay, it's going to bring you into a compressed bunch look. This is a duo play action. But I want you to look at how he holds his head back and he snaps his eyes right now. His eyes are snapped. He sits back. He finds the comfort in the pocket. Okay, but I want to show you something. Watch his pocket presence. A lot of people are more impressed with his ability to get around and blah, blah, blah. I'm more impressed with his ability to get around and keep his eyes downfield. Most younger quarterbacks are going to take this ball, try to run and get 5 yards. And watch what he does. He completes a ball that, believe it or not, is an extremely hard ball to catch, throw, and get. So let's talk about it from the end zone. You're going to get a duo block up front. We're just going to get a nice, easy movement here. Okay, you're going to get it down, a block here. It's a 2-man route concept. Okay, and the 2-man route concept comes from 6 across the field, 1 across the field. This is a 1-high beater. They're trying to beat the 1-high safety here. Okay, and so what I find super impressive is his ability to keep his eyes down the field. Now, honestly, the protection isn't terrible. This is a really hard play to protect for this long. But watch how his eyes never leave upfield. He keeps his base. The ball's always in throwing position. Watch this. Watch him square his hips up. He opens his hips to his target. Look at the elbow. Look at how he lets this thing go. High elbow. Look at this. It doesn't get better than this. He drives off the back leg, and look what happens. That ball is launched. I want you to see where he catches this ball. He catches this ball on the 35. Do the math. That is a hard ball to throw on a rope. And even more impressive that he did this while moving around and keeping his eyes downfield on a crosser. Now, this is an impressive concept, and here's why. Right now, what we're running is a flood concept to the play side. Okay, so this is a 5-man route concept. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show it to you right now. All right, boom. Here's his first read. His first read is the flat. Is the flat taken care of? Yes. Guy covers the flat. Next route. I've got to come up. I've got to see the out route by number 2. Is it covered? Yes. Now his eyes have to snap back to the third read, which is the safety. And if the safety is going to drive down on this hitch, or if he's going to stay high over the top on the backside dig. Watch his eyes. You can see him snap. 1, 2, look up, boom, find the safety. Safety sits, let it rip, boom. It's hard to see from the sideline what he was trying to do here. Watch when I go to the end zone. All right, he's going to drop. He sees 1, okay? He's taken. He's taken. Okay. Now, how do I throw this ball? A lot of people say, well, he should have led him across the middle, yada, yada, yada. Well, he still had a backer in his face. So he has a very small window to drop that ball off in. And I want you to watch it, how perfect that ball gets there. Could it have been a better ball? 1,000,000%. But the fact that he steps up into the pocket, goes through his reads, 1, 2, 3, finds it, and he lets that go. Look at that. Most quarterbacks are going to want to drop their shoulder and just run through this. That is a ball. I'm impressed, and even more impressed with his hips. Last year, he struggled keeping those hips back and getting himself in a really bad situation, which I hated for him. I love that he got his hips forward. He throws the dig. It's a beautiful play. We move on. Next play. We're in 2x2. I want you to look at this. This is very important. It's 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and 6. I want to show you the ability to scramble and the ability to throw a ball across his body. Okay. This is ridiculous. So now what we have is we have a levels concept. We're going to run a level here, and then we're going to run a level here. Basically, all we're doing is we're going to find out who can win this route. So again, he goes through his processing. Okay. He goes through his processing. You have an out fade here. So you get the out, you get the fade. He doesn't like either one. Now he has to come back. His pocket presence is there because the defensive tackle comes 3 from a game. But see, most quarterbacks in this situation are looking for the run. He knows he doesn't have the fade. He doesn't know the out route. Okay. He's looking for the shallow dig, not there. He's looking for the big dig. Look at that ball. Again, it's hard to see from this angle, but look at his hips. Look at his hips facing his target. That's the right read. He went through 4 reads in one play while avoiding a rush from number 91. You need to be impressed. Okay, going back to what we saw before. We're going back to the tight end wing look. You've got the motion from the slot receiver. You're going to get the same idea, okay? We showed this before. This was the old duo block concept, but what they did was they created an old sprint pass, meaning he fakes it to the running back leaks to the field, and now you have almost what's like a boot concept. Now I want to show you something. He looks 1, he looks 2, he looks 3. That ball on his 3rd read, 1, 2, 3. Look. There it is. Hips forward. Lets that ball go. Easy catchable ball with a kid who's got a strong cannon. All right. That's a great play. He's doing a great job of seeing and averting. He's doing a good job of seeing things downfield. He's making progress reads. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to get 2x2 again. 3rd down. We're expecting blitz. He gets pressure. Okay. 71 gets walloped by this linebacker on a blitz. We'll talk about that later. Watch him step up, avoid it. Look at his eyes. Now, this ball was out of bounds. I don't care. Look at the freaking arm strength. While on the run, hips away, arm extended, while getting hit, he drives a ball 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 yards, and he puts that thing on the dot. Guys, it doesn't get more talented than this. That is an NFL big boy throw. I know it's out of bounds. I do not care. All right, we're going to watch this one too. It's 2nd down and 7. It's a simple read. He's just reading who clears it. He's basically clearing it, and we're going to run an out route underneath it. But I want you to watch how his eyes stay on the safety. He doesn't rush it, but watching that ball's let go. Look at the arm angle. Look at the arm angle of him throwing this ball. Guys, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Look at this. Watch his arm. Get over the top, elbow high, hand nice and tight so you know he's not flailing that shoulder to let this thing sail. Look at the base of his feet. Look at his hips, and he strikes that ball. This receiver doesn't have to break stride. He gets the ball, gets a 1st down, move on, move the chains. Stupid stuff that last year he struggled with that this year he's gotten better at. Okay, now we're going to go into that tight end wing set. Showing you this ball. This is same idea. It's a deep out route. But I want you to watch how he opens himself up. Stop. Look at the base. Look at the hips. Look at the consistent footwork. That ball's out. He throws a strike. Boom. Now, again, it's impressive to me because he throws this ball and he throws it with consistency. He throws it with timing. This is what he struggled with last year. He struggled with these things. That's why it's so fun to watch, okay? Now, remember we did this before. We got the little in motion from the slot. So watch what happens. He drops. We get the old school duo boot look. We're getting a pure wash. All right, it's the same play, guys. He's going to get across. He's going to get across. Watch. Same play. Boom. Watch. He sees this ball. He drops this ball in exactly where he needs to be. This is it. Look at this. Look at this. That ball was thrown perfectly. He sees it. He knows it. There's no questions asked. It's amazing. Now, I'm going to show you the next one. This is more of a real fun play for old Coach Codutti. Yursich play design, ridiculously awesome. Huge fan. It was in an unbalanced set. It's 1st and 10. It's the third quarter. They're up by a bunch. All right, this is interesting. So the tight end is actually here. He's an ineligible receiver, so you only have 3 eligibles here. But out of this formation early in the game, they had run a bubble out of this. They run a bunch of bubbles. So what you're going to get here is you're going to get a bubble, okay? I want to show it to you. You're going to get a bubble, right? And you're going to get a guy who's blocking, and this guy's going to push up, and he's going to block. But what they did was they ran a bubble and go. Bubble, stutter, and go. It's beautiful. Ah, that's just an homage to my man Yursich. That's nice. But again, look at the footwork. Look at the ball. Look at the arm angle. Look, pop, arm angle high over the top. Doesn't get any better than that. Ah, that's beautiful. And honestly, most quarterbacks are going to see that guy so open, they're probably going to make a bad throw anyways. But he put that right in the hole. That, guys, that's just beautiful. I didn't have a lot to critique. I don't easily get impressed with quarterbacks, but Drew impressed me in this game. And, man, the future is bright.